Hello, I'm Shayna Hayden. Today we have WattChain. We're going to go over what WattChain is, our technology goals, technology architecture, API integration strategy, leveraging APIs, our data strategy, our key technologies, competitive edge, and no tech zones. WattChain is a blockchain-based peer-to-peer energy trading platform. Our mission is to solve issues in traditional energy grids by enabling local, decentralized, and sustainable energy trading. Our technology goals are to reduce energy waste and reliance on long transmission lines, using smart energy management, blockchain for transparency, energy storage innovations, renewable energy integration, waste heat recovery. Um, our goal is to promote renewable energy adoption and equitable access with the peer-to-peer energy trading features of smart contracts for transparency, access to microgrids, real-time data analytics, tokenized incentives, and digital inclusion. Uh, we hope to foster trust through transparent, immutable blockchain transactions with the decentralized ledger, immutable records, transparency through public records, smart contracts, proof of renewable energy, auditability, secure identity management. We want to empower consumers with control over their energy sources with real-time monitoring, decentralized energy trading, renewable energy source options, customizable energy usage plans, energy storage management, incentive-based participation, and mobile applications for accessibility. For our tech architecture, our key components would be a blockchain ledger, smart contracts, Internet of Things integration using smart meters, and user-friendly interfaces for producers to the blockchain to consumers. In our tech architecture, we divided by layers with the front end layer with the user's login through the mobile app or website. This will ensure that it's user-friendly interface for managing energy production, consumption, and trades. Frameworks will be React Native for mobile. And the front end APIs will be able to help with communications with back-end services via RESTful or GraphQL. Through the back-end layer, we use programming language such as Node.js with frameworks with Apollo Server, with the API gateway, centralized gateway for routing API requests. Manages energy trading, rules, pricing, algorithms, and user account services. Then we have the security and identity layer. We'll go through approval process with identity management, Authenticator 2.0, OpenID Connect encryption, AES for data, at REST TLS for data in transit. Then we'll have the Internet of Things integration layer, where they're into Internet of Things devices report energy production in real time. With the Internet of Things platforms such as Azure Internet of Things Hub, Internet of Things devices such as smart meters, battery storage, and solar panels. Then we'll have it'll connect to also the data analytics and AI layer from the terms approved in the Internet of Things integration layer, with data from the trade is analyzed and visualized in the app dashboard for the real-time monitoring of energy. Another user will buy the energy and the transaction is executed via smart contracts, which then goes into the payment and incentive layer with digital wallet system to manage energy, credits, and payments. Also use our tokenization platform in this layer to tokenize and incentivize distribution for promoting renewable energy trading. Then we'll have the infrastructure deployment layer for cloud-based infrastructure for scalability, reliability, and a Docker for managing microservices. With our API integration strategy, the APIs will be for seamless energy trading, data sharing for Internet of Things devices and energy systems, secure authentication and compatibility with external platforms. In leveraging APIs, we'll use real-time energy monitoring and tracking, Internet of integration with renewable systems like solar panels, AC systems, HVACs, smart contracts execution through APIs for automated trades. This is a model of the user management application programming interface. The user signs up or logs in via the WattChain app. Check if it's authorized, yes, no, no API key invalid, or rates limit reach, and then gives a return code, error code, and then remedy area and try again. Yes, the user is authorized. Sending a request, it's cached within freshness of lifetime, sends token to grant access to energy trading features, and return code, and the request is approved. For the Internet of Things device integration API, once the Internet of Things device and real-time energy production and then consumption data to the WattChain platform, it's authorized. The API processes and stores this data in the user's account, enables monitoring and energy management within the app, and the request is complete. We'll also then get a notification to alert the user to trading opportunities or updates. API endpoint is authorized. API sends real-time notification for price changes, completed trades, or new market listings. Then supports push notification, in-app alerts, and emails. For the payment gateway API is to facilitate financial transactions through the blockchain. API securely processes payments for energy purchases or token trades, issues receipt, and updates balance in user's account. For the data analytics API, purpose is to provide insights from energy trading and usage data. It'll run machine learning algorithms to predict trends and optimize pricing. The outputs recommendations or visualizations to user dashboard. Then used to the blockchain API, it records immutable transaction details, buyer, seller, energy, amount, price, and then updates that to the transaction history for all parties in the block. For the data strategy, we use blockchain to ensure transaction security and transparency. Insights from data analytics for market optimization, use anonymized data to inform energy policies and trends. Key technologies will be blockchain, decentralized, and trust enabling, Internet of Things, real-time energy data collection, AI, dynamic pricing and predictive insights, and then smart contracts, automated agreements. This is a process flow for the data collection, blockchain transaction, data analytics layer, market optimization, policy and trends, and user empowerment. So the inputs would be the Internet of Things devices, smart meters, mobile app data. Outputs would be real-time energy production, consumption, and trading information. Then the user initiates a trade, buy, sell energy, goes through a smart contract, validate and execute the trade, then goes into a mutable transaction recorded on the blockchain ledger. Once user initiates trade, buy or sell, and everything is on the blockchain ledger, AI ML systems analyze energy trading data for demand supply predictions, dynamic pricing, and anomaly detection. Insights and optimization for the trading marketplace. Dynamic pricing adjusts automatically. Results equals efficient and fair energy trading experience. In the policy and trends, inputs will be anonymized, aggregated data. Outputs will be insights for energy policy improvements and trend forecasting. User empowerment will use features like the mobile interface dashboard provides personalized recommendations, trade monitoring, and control over energy choices. Outputs to be enhanced user engagement and autonomy. Overall, successful energy trading and optimization completed, creating a transparent and equitable marketplace. Our competitive edge is our unique features like dynamic pricing algorithms reflecting supply and demand, seamless user experience for tech and non-tech users alike, and environmental impact metrics and for rural community focus for energy access. For pricing, the energy we use the pricing algorithm, which can adjust dynamically, ensuring fair based on real-time energy availability and demand. Um, and starting this, the dynamic pricing formula will be market factor, demand, supply. If demand is greater than supply, the market factor is less than 1. If supply is greater than demand, the market factor is greater than 1. There's a time factor, which will include discount or surcharge based on energy availability by time. The base price is 10 cents per kilowatt. For example, if there's a supply of 50 kilowatts and there's a demand of 50 kilowatts, the market factor will be demand divided by supply, which is 40 kilowatts divided by 50 kilowatts, and you'll get 8 cents. So the dynamic price would be the 10 cent per kilowatt times the zero point 0.8 times the 0.9, and you get $7.20. WattChain will be for no tech zones, simplify interfaces for accessibility, avoid. We will try to avoid over automation, keeping users in control, and maintain transparency and data privacy. Our mobile app core features will be user dashboard, peer-to-peer energy marketplace, a trading system, a wallet, renewable energy profiles, and energy trading and analytics. Also, push notification community features help and support. Our generative AI strategies will do energy optimization models for also content creation, blockchain integration, training and development, and innovation in product design. Energy optimization models will include uh, developing an AI model that stimulate and suggest optimal energy usage scenarios for clients, helping them reduce costs and carbon footprints. This workflow name is called energy optimization. The notification, energy optimization notification. There'll be a trigger. The event will be the workflow starts when new energy usage data is logged in a database with Microsoft Excel, SharePoint, or SQL Server. The connector use the when an item is created or modified trigger for SharePoint. Data validation action would be add a condition to check if the energy usage data meets specific criteria for high energy consumption. The outcome would be if the condition is met, proceed, otherwise terminate the workflow. You'll generate a report by using a connector like Office Scripts or Power BI to create a report summarizing the client's energy usage and insights. And then AI optimization suggestions, and then an email notification. For content creation, AI to create marketing materials, blog posts, or educational content about renewable energy and WattChain's offering. This would be AI-driven content creation for WattChain. Um, the workflow starts when a new topic or keyword is added to a central content planning database. The connector used when an item is created or modified or triggered. We use AI-powered research. Call an AI tool like Azure OpenAI service or another generative AI platform to gather insights on the chosen topic, which would be renewable energy trends, WattChain's technology, and the output would be a summarized research of data. For content draft generation, use AI to service draft a blog post or educational article, customization, tailor content to WattChain's tone, style, and audience, and leverage Azure cognitive services or integrate with GPT-based models. Then for content enhancement, approval workflow, and content publication. If what For the blockchain integration can assist in creating smart contracts or analyzing blockchain data with AI. This will start with a new blockchain transaction request or data is added to a database. When an item for this smart contract generation, you use Azure, OpenAI, or Solidity. Solidity for deployment of the smart contract into their wallet, into MetaMask. For training and development, we use AI to generate training modules or simulations for employees, ensuring they are up to date with the latest technologies and practices. For the payment method, we use blockchain. There's different types of blockchain: public, private, permission, consortium, and then you also have your consensus mechanisms. Some consensus mechanisms are more renewable, sustainable than others. Um, we're going to aim to use proof of stake consistent mechanism. It chooses based on the amount of crypto they hold and are willing to stake. Um, and it's more renewable and sustainable as far as energy usage. There's this different advantages and disadvantages to blockchain use. Benefits would be decentralization, peer-to-peer energy trading, transparency, transactions recorded on a distributed ledger, reducing fraud, efficiency, smart contracts automate transactions, cost reduction, eliminates intermediaries and processing times. Disadvantages would be regulatory uncertainty, energy, and blockchain usage are both highly regulated areas right now. Just ensuring each transaction is legal. And complexity, blockchain systems require technical expertise and infrastructure investment. As far as the payment integration, the process flow will go with the transaction initiation. The user creates a transaction request specifying the recipient's wallet address and the amount to be transferred. Then it's broadcasting the transaction. So the transaction is broadcasted to the blockchain network where it is visible to all participating nodes. Then a verification, so nodes in the network validate the transaction by checking factors like sufficient funds and adherence to protocol rules. Then it goes into a meme pool. Once verified, the transaction is placed in a meme pool waiting area where miners and validators pick transactions to include in the next block. It goes to the block formation. Miners and validators group transactions into a block and validate it based on their stake in the proof of stake. Consensus mechanism. The network reaches consensus to confirm the block, ensuring all nodes agree on its validity. And then it goes to, and then it's a block addition. So the validated block is added to the blockchain, creating a permanent and tamper-proof record. And then it's a transaction complete. The recipient's wallet reflects the transferred amount, and the transaction is considered complete. For payment integration security, we use data encryption and ensure robust encryption for transaction data to prevent unauthorized access. A smart contract audit, so regularly audit smart contracts to identify and fix vulnerabilities. And consensus mechanism security, choosing a secure consensus mechanism to minimize risk, like 51% attacks. And then network monitoring, implement real-time monitoring and detect and respond to suspicious activities. Then we use payment integration compliance through regulatory adherence, complying with energy sector regulations and blockchain specific laws in the operating regions. With laws like GDPR and data privacy, ensure compliance with GDPR by addressing data storage and immutability if operating in the EU. For taxation and reporting, maintain transparent records for taxation and financial reporting purposes. Cross-border transactions will address legal complexities in international energy trading. For the technology acquisition analysis, we'll have our technology requirements for the blockchain platform, smart contracts, Energy of Things device, a data storage consists of mechanisms, cybersecurity measures, integration tools, user interface, regulatory compliance, WattChain product service concepts, energy as a service, blockchain powered trading, Internet of Things integration, and sustainability focus. For the buy build option, for the buy option, we have initial investment, maintain maintenance costs, and return on investment is quicker. For the build option, it is high upfront ongoing costs, slower time to market, high customization, full controlled scalability, and development challenges with the risk. But for the buy option, it's lower upfront, reoccurring fees, faster time to market, faster eyes to see the product, to try it, see if they like it, and then limited customization, and then vendor dependent on scalability and vendor reliability risk. For the recommendation, technology acquisition, we're going with the build option, which will require technical team formation, custom blockchain framework, and infrastructure investment. Initial costs will range from 150,000 to 500,000 development. For maintenance, 50 to 100,000 annually. For external solutions recommendations, the build options is suitable for long-term growth and differentiation provided. For the technical team formation requires recruiting experienced blockchain developers, smart contract experts, and energy specialists using program languages like Solidity for Ethereum-based solutions or Golang for Hyperledger projects. A custom blockchain framework, develop a blockchain tailored to energy transaction volume and Internet of Things integration. Use the Truffle Suite for smart contract development and testing. Or Red Hat. Infrastructure investment, set up servers, or use cloud services and plan for real-time monitoring and capabilities. Revenue generation plan will include revenue streams through transaction fees, subscription plans, partnerships and licensing, tokenization and smart contracts, data monetization, consulting and implementation services, through marketing and sales strategy, targeted digital marketing, webinars and community engagement, inbound sales and enterprise outreach, referral and affiliate programs. Also through metrics and key performance indicators, customer acquisition costs, customer lifetime value, transaction volume, and revenue per transaction, and market penetration and brand awareness and website traffic. For the feature rollout strategy, we'll use feature selection criteria to determine which features to prioritize. WattChain could evaluate potential additions based on market demand and customer pain points. Initial feature set, WattChain's first set of features should establish a strong foundation through core transaction mechanisms, smart contract integration, real-time data analytics, security and compliance framework, and tokenization of energy credits. We'll use the feature release sequence through phases, from core functionality launch, security and compliance enhancements, advanced analytics and reporting, ecosystem expansion, monetization, and premium features. For market feedback integration to refine the platform and optimize adoption, customer surveys and interviews, usage analytics and feature adoption rates, community engagement, and iterative updates, adjusting feature development based on feedback loops, competitor benchmarking, and industry trends by continuously refining based on market shifts. Funding strategies would be through venture capital investment, pitching to venture capital focused on blockchain, energy tech, and sustainability, government grants and incentives, corporate partnerships and strategic investments, token sales, and initial coin offerings. Also, through a chosen funding strategy, a hybrid approach combining venture capital, strategic partnerships, and government grants would be ideal. Venture capital brings substantial growth, funding, and expertise, and also mentorship in through energy tech and VCs focused on blockchain. Government grants offer a non-dilutive way to accelerate development. And thank you.